What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. Got an interesting review to do. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're checking out the Rike Knife Shadow. This is a really interesting design, to say the least, and I'm very happy that I got to check it out. It even has the name of the knife on the back. I don't know if you'll be able to see that because of the darkness to it, but what an interesting, very interesting design. This is a second knife in a row that has this clamshell design to it. I had the Kitu Mecha X in here, and this kind of feels like it's in that same family. I'm going to try to make sure that I post that one up first and do these back to back so that you guys can look at it and kind of see and let me know what you think. But it's a very interesting design here. M390 on the blade. I can't read what that says really small, so I'm hoping when I zoom in, you guys will be able to see it. But unlike the Mecha X, this one here was a lot more comfortable, and I realized it doesn't have a pocket clip. I was like, why does this feel a little bit better in the hand? Because there's no pocket clip. There's none. So it's very interesting. So I brought the package out here just to show you guys what came with it. I don't think Lefty held anything back. As you can see here, it has a pocket clip on it, but I can't really figure out where it goes. And I don't know if Lefty left it off on purpose. What's going on with it? So I am going to take the back spacer off here in a second to see if maybe I can figure out like where it's supposed to go. And we'll do that in just a minute, but I'm going to talk about the rest of the knife. So access to the lock bar, a little tight. The action on it is really smooth. I do skate off a little bit of these thumb ramps. They're not really studs. The access to them, apologies, I got a little piece of skin there from where I think I just skidded off of there. The access to it's a little tight. I think they probably could have chamfered this down, or they could have just made the knife there. Sorry, not the knife. They could have made the studs on there a little bit bigger, or the ramps. This one feels like it's a little over tightened as well, so I don't know if Lefty took this one all the way apart and did anything with it, but I will say at least it's dropping a little bit better than the Mecha X. And man, that detent, that detent is kicking my butt. It is really stout, guys, and it's got good jimping on that flipper tab. Now I will say, cutting with this, Rike does a good job. It came very sharp, guys, very sharp, and very thin blade geometry on this one. Went through the cardboard with no issues, and even at the tip and the Tonto tip, it was acute enough to be able to do the draw cutting with it. And it, again, because there's no pocket clip, it was super comfortable to do. It is very comfortable on hand. I'm just thinking to myself, how are you going to carry this one? You know what I'm saying? Again, lock bar access is okay. Detent is very stout. I think that's also part of the reason why I'm having an issue with the thumb ramps. I think if they would have put some stepping on there, just something to grip onto, it would have been a little bit better. You see, I'm sliding off of it. It's because the detent is so strong. You got some jimping here and kind of like a little ramp integrated into the thumb stud here. So again, it locks you in place, and it is very, very comfortable. I have not tried to take the back strap off on this one, so we're going to look at this together. I think you pull down, no, up, yeah, up and out. Let me see, up and back. Oh, okay, woo, that slides right off of there. Man, I would love to figure out how that pocket clip goes on there. What if it made that noise when you deployed it? Wouldn't that be sick? So it slides right over top of these two notches here, and it's got some lube there to guard, I imagine, against, wait, did I get it? Okay. Yep, no play, locked in solid. I need the flashlight. I can't see in here because it's black. Oh, there is a some lint on that lock. Let me see what it looks like when you slide it down, right? Up, up. You slide it up. Okay, so that screw is just for the lock itself. And it feels a little, I'm not going to lie, it feels a little notchy when you do that. Nothing down on the inside. It has a lock bar. Wait, does it? Oh, that's the detent ball. So it's a nested liner lock that you can remove. There's 2 screws in there. That's really, so your lock bar, hopefully you can see right there where it's screwed into the frame. It's super clean in there, man. Super, super clean. Let me look at this pocket clip again. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to figure this out. Okay. Rike knives. Rike knives. And that's just cloth. I wonder why Lefty didn't put this on there. Is this a no pivot screw? Does it go into the pivot? All right, let's look it up together and see if we can figure this out. All right, you ready? We're gonna share screen. We're gonna go, I'm going live in a little bit. We're gonna go Rike knife, shadow, V2. I guess it's V2. I didn't know that. I didn't see that on the, did I? Did I see that on the box? I left that box up here. Rike knife, shadow, TB. So where does the pocket clip go? All right. We're going to keep going. So 385, by the way. I was going to get to that in a little bit. Where? Ah, okay. So yeah, that's probably why Lefty did not put it in there, because it looks like it goes in the pivot. And it looks like it goes on the lock bar side. So it is top-down construction. I wonder if Lefty would want that on there or not. I don't know. I'll ask him, and perhaps I'll do that after. But for now, I'm going to set everything to the side, and then I'll kind of ask him if he wants the pocket clip on there, because I think it'd be interesting to know that little amount of detail. All right, let's do some size comparisons, and let's go back to the main screen. I apologize. I almost forgot to do that. Just started doing that this year. So let's finish it up. Let's do some size comparisons. All right, so here it is against the Spyderco lightweight models, Manix 2 and Para 3 lightweight. And as you can see, the Shadow is a full-size knife to be sure. Let's do a couple more. All right, here it is against the Kunwu Padre and the CJRB Echo Premium. And you can see it is definitely bigger than both. But what does it weigh? All right, so we have the scale out and on. The Kunwu Padre is 5.3. What's the Shadow weighing? So 5.3 without the pocket clip. And where did I put the pocket clip? Yo, where'd the pocket clip go? Oh, there it is. Pocket clip. I forgot I pulled it out of the package. With the pocket clip, which I don't think it'll add much. Yeah, 5.4. So 0.01 ounce added on there for the pocket clip. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. All right, so the pocket clip, I was just looking at it to see the way that the clamshell works. I don't think it would get hung up. I don't think it'll get hung up. And hopefully you tune into this week's live. If Lefty says that I can install the pocket clip on there, I'll do that on the live. But let's go ahead and score it. What goes into the score is materials, price point, fit, finish, how everything comes together, aesthetics, all of that, functionality, all goes into the score. Scale is 1 to 10. For this one, for me, it is a 7.2. It's a little low for a premium knife. The good things, the blade geometry, cutting performance, ergos are very comfortable. I don't like that I skid off of the thumb studs. I do love that the plunge grind is back here. They could have brought it back a little bit more, but it's in a good spot where it's at. Very easy disassembly. Feels a little janky compared to the Mecha X that we had on here. As far as how this switch works, I don't know, maybe it just needs to be broken in, but yeah, I think it needs like a little bit of break-in maybe, or maybe it needs to be tightened or loosened or whatever. But very simple construction. It hides the screw. You take this apart and the knife comes apart. You can tell that the back spacer or the clamshell piece is what holds everything together. So it's very uniquely designed. This actually makes it very simple to take apart in my opinion. Nope, I didn't quite get that locked down. That's why I was saying it feels a little janky to me personally. As you can see, everything's moving around now. Let's try that again. No, it goes down to lock it. Got it. Down to lock it in place. Nope, it is not locking in place. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, yeah, it goes down. And I'm just tightening it to make sure. Yeah, and it's locked in place pretty secure. So I imagine you can adjust that depending on what is needed. Lock bar access is a little tight, and again, I'd have liked some steps there on the thumb studs. Detent is phenomenal, feels very good on the deployment, and it feels plenty solid and secure. But you know, the aesthetics, actually, I like the aesthetics. And I also forgot to mention, it does feel a little sharp here. I'd like to see them kind of chamfer down around here. Very beautiful knife and very interesting pass through. I meant to mention earlier, almost looks like a bottle opener, the way that that's designed, but I think that's just to kind of let you see everything. And of course, you know, when you close it up, you don't have that pass through. But again, I think that is just to kind of, you know, show it all off, how it's all built, and, you know, just to show their capabilities and how they are able to line everything up. Personally, that's my takeaway anyway. But let me know what you think about the Shadow down in the comments below. Do you like it? Don't you like it? Do you like these clamshell designs that you're seeing from Rike Knife and Kitu? I think they're very interesting. I think there's a way that you could probably do this with some more sleek designs, but I think they're really kind of pushing the edge here. And personally, I really actually like the design. There's just a few things that I'd like changed on this one. But almost $400, I'd be out. That's a lot. It pushes me out of my comfort zone for knives like that. I don't even typically hang on to them when they're over 300 for very long. It's a lot of money to have tied up in something, especially running this channel, but it is very unique, to say the least. If you enjoyed the content, if you wouldn't mind, on the way out, hit the like. It helps the algorithm, and drop a comment. That also helps as well. If you're doing any shopping, the links, let the merchants know that you're seeing my channel and or using my links to go and do some shopping, so they're more willing to work with me to let me check out knives like this. I'm not an affiliate with Rike, unfortunately. Wish that I was. I don't know quite how to get onto their radar, but I'm going to keep checking out when I get the opportunities, knives that they have, and perhaps they'll see a video. Maybe they'll want to work with me. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I love you all. I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.